Memone Christian, 15 Marion Street, Red Bank. Ms. Trigiano, my remarks today are directed to you. So laughing at people who have different political views and waving at them is antagonistic and unprofessional.
Why she's defensive. I mean, I get the whole idea that, this was not an issue that was well handled.
People and to listen to the people. The request to have public input prior to additional architectural renderings at the senior center is nothing out of the ordinary. It's not crazy to request this. So to see that you are giving pushback tonight for such a basic request comes across as juvenile and disheartening. Tonight, you admitted that you envisioned the senior center that had affordable housing built above it. The public did not have that same vision and they voiced it. So the additional plans that were had for the senior center were strapped. And that is okay. It does not mean because the public didn't agree with you that the public doesn't want input. I remind you that you are elected by the people to serve the people. And sometimes you win political battles and sometimes you lose them. So please don't hold the people of Red Bank hostage to show your power or just to stay firm. I'm just asking you to do what's right by the people. Let it go and support this development. There's nothing crazy about asking for public input. So to see you argue against it is very disappointing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Gibson.
I don't know, Memone, if you want to stay on the line, but I just waved to say hi. And we've spoken.
Take issue with what Kate had said. I understand why she's defensive. I mean, I get the whole idea that, this was not an issue that was well handled.
Been in person before, and we've had fine conversations. I just want to let you know, I find public input to be great. And as you know, I've been somebody who was always present at public input, even before I was elected. What I would never want is to have people come for public input and have it be like a dog and pony show where they're not actually getting to give input on something. And that's why I made the reference earlier to saying to get public input on where to put a wall, because I really value public input, but it has to be on things that make sense for the project. There's certain decisions that are made by professionals and there's certain decisions made by residents. And I even respected that when I was a resident. I understand that about phases of a project. I do smile and I do wave at people, but it's to be kind, Memone, honest to goodness. At the end of the day, we live in a 2 square mile town and I hardly ever leave it. So I'm not here to make any enemies. I'm here to work with people, but I'm also here to be real about the project in the fact that, we voted to move forward with this plan because we listened to people. We listened to you. I don't find that to be a defeat. I find it to be working with people. And I've been accessible through this entire process. So I want you to know I'm still accessible. I'm still here. I wave to you to be kind. Yes, sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I make faces. I'm a human being. But out of the goodness of my heart, Memone, I want this town to be the best place for everybody. And I'm working tirelessly, even with this project, to make sure we're on the same page.